supporters?
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Rodrigo, I suspect will be playing pretty much across that whole front line. He has the versatility to do that. Winger, auxiliary striker. He's one of the best around in one-on-ones, and he's such a quick turn of pace. It's very difficult for defenders to keep him contained.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so... Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Attempts a clearance. Great work on the overlap. And that was very necessary. Casado. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha played into the box. He reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And that has been cleared. And it's Balde. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Casado. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Eder Militao. Chouameni moved on forwards. Alexander-Arnold chasing after it. Rodrigo. Rafinha. That is a great pick out. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Rudiger. Chouameni, forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. He's in a great position here. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Pedri. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Pedri. Koundé. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Oh, sweet feet. Up he goes! De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. back to the goalkeeper. And it's been played through. It's Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Valverde. And it's played forward. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Looking here to chip it through. Camavinga gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodrigo is offering a right smile there.
Koundé. De Jong. Casado. And it's Pedri. Nice physical challenge. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And he's Lewandowski! Oh, a very decent attempt. Rafinha. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's really well cleared. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Tries to cross. That is a brilliant interception. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. And here's Lewandowski. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Balde. Araujo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Rafinha. De Jong spread out to the left. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Tchouaméni shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. And he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Alexander-Arnold is short. Chance to play it in. Valverde. And a chance! Koundé. Casado. Barcelona are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Camavinga.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
He's in plenty of space here. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Eden Militao is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Pedri. Looks a good cross. Camavinga, aim forwards. Valverde. Tchouaméni, gently done. Rafinha, probing pass. Eden Militao. Moved on forwards. Camavinga. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's got away. Valverde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pedri. He's found a way through. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's a nice ball. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal, no. Again, there's no way through. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Casado, forwards and with intent. He has found a way through. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger getting this one clear. Aim forwards. Valverde.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rafinha. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Gets good distance on it. Camavinga. Eden Militao. Camavinga. Eden Militao. Forwards and with intent. It's just beyond his reach. Out to the left it goes. And it's Balde. Rafinha. And here's Pedri. Now it's here. Can he finish? Well, that is rather wayward.
Such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ter Stegen claims it, and the danger passes. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Good play on the left-hand side here. Delivered in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rafinha looking to break at pace. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. In it comes. And he's there to clear it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tchouaméni, gently done. Well, played right into his path. It's a chance to shoot! Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde, great chance! Koundé can get it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's neat. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? And it's played forward. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Balde gets across to intercept that. Koundé shifted upfield. Yamal. Koundé. It's a mighty looking ball that. And the counter is on. That's Valverde. Can he get onto this? That has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Koundé cuts out the pass. Nicely intercepted.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Pedri. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Lovely bit of skill. Great position here. Lewandowski. Pedri succumbs to the pressure. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. Casado. Balde. Calmly anticipates. Casado has given away a free kick. Gets it away. De Jong. Rafinha looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free. Time to deliver. Bullish header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
He really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Balde has found the net here, of course. Rodrigo, and there's green grass ahead of him. Camavinga! Camavinga! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's played forward. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Hit into... Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Over to the left. Delivers with wit. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, they could break here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rudiger. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, easy pickings there. Koundé. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! By the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen too. And it's Tchouaméni, a searching ball out wide. That's very neat. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kubasi tries to clear. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Rodrigo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, super fine. Big chance! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. That's been won straight back. Liga. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break with very much in their sails. Vinicius Junior. Played into the middle. Alexander-Arnold played with finesse. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Pedri. Alde. Rafinha. De Jong. Lobbed in behind. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Pedri. Goes for a shot! Rodrigo. Pedri. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Mbappe. Al-Kubasi wins the duel this time. Pedri. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Pedri clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Kubasi. Casado. De Jong. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Out to the right. Well, played right into his path. Rodrigo crosses it in. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Vinicius tries a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. And he's there to clear it. Valverde, there's the shot! That's going to go a long way. Yamal, Casado. So what can they make of this? Tchouaméni. 2 minutes to be added on. One-time excellent interception. Yamal. Pedri. You can run onto that. Yamal. And here's Rafinha. Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Valverde. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafinha. Lewandowski. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafinha looking for a runner. It's come to nothing. He's in a decent chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Barcelona. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. And a goal kick. Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has been cut short. Casado. Kubasi. Casado. Casado shifted upfield. De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, it's Lewandowski! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Eder Militao chooses to go cross-field. And that has been cleared. Rafinha. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Rafinha. Showing good feet. Played in. Clears it away. Now it's Rafinha, back in once more. There are a few waiting for it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Jong! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vinicius Junior, it's a threatening ball. De Jong, and now the breakaway. Eder Militao, Rudiger, Valverde, Eder Militao, Rudiger. Rudiger gently down. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Eder Militao, Chouameni, Bellingham chasing after it. Araujo. De Jong made out to the left flank. And it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri spread out to the left. Balde hangs one in. Could be danger here. Pedri. Lewandowski shapes to shoot! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Balde. De Jong. Casado. Chance here to counter. Mbappe played into space. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Thinks one through. Nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Eder Militao. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Lewandowski. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And they win it back again. That is as far as they're going to go. Lewandowski under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And it's Koundé. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. De Jong, played out towards the right wing. And here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. Araujo with the clearance. It is Tchouaméni. And here's him, takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Rodrigo, and it's played in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal with the slide tackle there. Rafinha, and it's lofted through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! Rudiger gets it clear. Al-Kubasi shifted upfield. Danger averted for now.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Balde, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pedri tries to think it through. And they can counter here. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham crosses it in. That's surely a foul free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That is a special goal. A finish of true class. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Araujo. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Valverde, now he's got space here. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And the shot! It's there!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Nice control. Tries a deft little ball. Balde getting this one clear. What a throw in. Bellingham. Rafinha defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alexander-Arnold. Searching pass he's played there. He is just caressing the ball. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Rafinha. Balde going full steam ahead down the left flank. De Jong, aim forwards. Header! And he's there to get it away. And here's Rafinha. Lewandowski, cracking ball. De Jong have it back and can go again. It's a throw-in. Casado. Pedri. Yamal. Lewandowski. Pedri. De Jong. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Bellingham. Casado does really well to win the ball there. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal! Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal, done delicately. Well, played right into his path. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's Koundé. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Koundé's cross. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde shifted upfield. Fran Garcia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked up.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lewandowski. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Barcelona could counter here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Koundé, Yamal, Koundé, Kubasu, Casado, Pau Kubasi, nicely aimed pass. Goulet, Fran Garcia, Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Chance for a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And played it back swiftly. He's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rudiger. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now it's Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal. Nice looking ball. Played into space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rafinha puts a cross in. Looking for a decent ball in. And can he finish it? Fran Garcia gets rid without sophistication. Balde. Here's Ferran Torres. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rodrigo. Goulet, gently done. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Balde. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. And it's Arda Güler. Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia. Out of play for a throw. Ferran Torres. Balde. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. He's had a shot! Rudiger. Fran Garcia. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rodrigo. Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. Caresses it through. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played towards the other side. Yamal. He is through here. Yamal through. There's the header! And one more try! And that would have won it.
Rafinha clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Gone for a throw-in. And it's Balde. Petri. Casado. Rudiger. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior, and it's been played through. Fran Garcia. So who's he picking out? There's the header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Chance! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well read, nice interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Deftly away. And it's Bellingham. And they've got difficult read. That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through. He's got to be in here. Tchouaméni clears it away. And here's Rafinha. Balde tries a cross. Fran Garcia. And it's played forward. Goulart spread out to the left. Pedri, it's an imaginative pass. And here's Pedri. De Jong is onto this. Brilliantly cut out. Casado. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Casado. Tries a measured ball. And the keeper has it. Fran Garcia. And it's Arda Goulart. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Vinicius Junior really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Fran Garcia. Goulart. Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the last man. That's good play. And here's Rodrigo. And a chance! Rafinha. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pedri. Rafinha. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham in over towards the opposite flank. And chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Goulart. That's good defending, very good defending. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.